Welcome back, you guys. We're so happy to have you listening or watching, whatever that may be. But as always, we get straight into it. This episode is going to be called How to Treat a Lady.
Treat her like a lady.
Lady.
Oh.
Alright, no. That's not it. So, I think how to treat a lady. This is how we should start, bro. If you were to treat a lady, would you treat her like a simp, like the world says? Or would you treat her like a dog, or whatever words that people would say? How would you treat a lady?
Simping, bro.
Simping.
But to talk about simping, we got to define what a simp is.
Simple.
The right way how to define what a simp is.
Yeah.
I think that the world has changed it. And even like, bro, 3 years ago, if you said what a simp is, I'm like, ew, gross. Like, I don't want to be that person.
Mm-hmm.
I think what a simp was originally was a guy being a nice guy to get something out of a girl, and that's not how we do it here. Especially not at the Greer house, man. So let's define what a simp is. And a simp is a guy who treats a lady correctly and well, respectfully.
And not for personal gain.
And not for personal gain is because that's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to treat everyone essentially like a simp in a way of saying like you're supposed to treat everyone with respect.
Being a gentleman and being chivalrous.
Exactly.
That's how you're supposed to do it. That's the right way to do it.
I think we should treat everyone with gentleman-like manner. So
definitely.
But
definitely.
we're not talking about everybody. We're talking about treat her like a lady.
Simple. So I mean, once again though, like you were saying, back then I feel like people had the assumption that a simp was like maybe even somebody that's too clingy, or a simp that somebody does way too much, for a girl, something like that. But here, I think we're trying to redefine that. Like, no, it's kind of cool to be a simp,
It's cool to be a simp.
As of now, I think it's cool to be a simp, but maybe we should redefine that word. Maybe we should make a new word for it, Just treating a lady correctly.
I was going to rhyme it and say pimp, but that's not what we're trying to...
You're canceled.
Yeah, exactly.
Once again, man.
It's easy for me. I get canceled every
episode, bro. This man not going to make it past season 1. Come on.
Oh, my gosh.
But, so how to... how we're treating women, how the Greer Brothers, I should say, treat women. How would you describe yourself as a simp? Or how would you describe yourself as a boyfriend to the girl you're talking to in your past relationships, whatever that looks like?
Before I begin, I know we said no more shout outs. Thank y'all for the feedback. We love you guys.
Definitely love the feedback.
But shout out mom and dad for teaching us how to treat
simple
a lady well. So mom, dad, we love you guys.
For sure. I love you, mom.
I love you, mom.
And dad, for sure.
Yeah. But yeah, so let's get into it, bro. So I kind of how I am as a boyfriend. I'm a nice guy, a nice guy. No, bro, but seriously, I think that the basics. Again, it's really basics to us. What? Some of our girlfriends have said this is not basics. Opening the door for
friends.
Boom,
girl, pause, friends. There
exactly,
we go.
Exactly. Because here I'm about to get canceled again.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
But opening the door for her. Meeting the parents, if you can. I know we're in college now, so it's kind of harder. Meeting the roommates.
But being on a call, you can make it happen.
Exactly. Calling the parents or guardians. Meeting the roommates.
Yeah.
Walking up to her door. And I know we're in a college, but still, NRA. Walking up the door, walking up the stairs, meeting the roommates. Because I think like you want to have that respect of, not respect for her, but respect for yourself. Not that I'm here text. It's like hey, I'm here, but I'm walking up. You know what I'm saying? Like, let her know you're close, right in the vicinity, but I'm here. Walk up to the door. How you doing, ma'am? How you doing? Oh, what's up, ladies? My name is Josh. Introducing yourself.
Yeah.
And also just like paying on the first date. And
I think that should be standard,
but it's not. For us, it's standard for us. We were raised right, but.
I think like 80% of guys still pay on the first date. There's a few guys like, oh no, we splitting it. I don't owe her anything. But like, I feel like as a guy, the right thing to do, especially if you invited her, then you should pay. And
again, biblically, men are providers.
Yeah.
it's a great way how to show that.
Yeah.
It's like, hey,
off
like
rip.
off rip. It's like, okay, like that's the man I am. Like I'm not saying like like we're still college students, but like, dude, like if you're gonna ask her somewhere, regardless if it's expensive or not,
you should be the one.
You should be the one.
Tab,
exactly.
Yeah,
so that's kind of the guy I am, and even like in boyfriends, I'm very detail oriented. I can get in that later, but yeah.
Sweet.
Your turn, my boy. Talk to him, Jay.
Who I am as a boyfriend. I would say I want to start with what I'm working on now.
Talk to him.
What I'm working on now is communication.
Same.
I've always been told, especially Mom, I know you're probably gonna watch this episode. You always be telling me my communication's off, right? But it starts with the mom, right? So if my mom's been telling me that, that's gonna be kind of transferred to all my different relationships. So if I have bad communication with my mom, obviously I'm gonna have bad communication with my brother, communication with the girl I'm talking to, girlfriend, whatever, blah blah.
The homies,
whatever. So that's something I've been working on.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'm striving to get better at. Just hitting like, hey, this is what I'm doing right now. I'm not gonna be on my phone, or hey, like, oh man, I just saw this, blah blah. I'm here, whatever.
Yeah.
So that's one thing I'm working on. But I don't know. I don't really have anything else I'm really working on besides that. But as the good things I would say I'm doing as a like when I'm a boyfriend is just like she says she's down or something, go out of my way, go buy her some flowers.
Yes.
Send her some flowers.
I love sending flowers.
Yeah. So, just doing something that maybe she hasn't gotten ever, maybe she hasn't gotten a lot, I feel like a lot of girls say they've never gotten flowers. So you go out your way. Don't do it like every time, that's crazy. But you do it, man, it just shows like you're very interested, but you also like care for her. And then you're like, man, like she's probably like, wow, like this dude's it. You know what I'm saying?
He's that guy.
Yeah.
He's that guy.
Some flowers, that's super cool. I would say being detail oriented in how I create dates. So kind of like listening to her, kind of saying like, hey, she likes, let's use an example of, oh man, she just likes to like watch movies or whatever. Then let's go kick it, see a movie, drive a movie,
exactly.
whatever that looks like.
But kind of tweak it to like make it more special. Not
special.
AMC.
That's what I'm saying.
Drive,
you're listening to her,
exactly.
And you're catering the date to what she likes. You're not just, oh, my friend told me to do this, so I'm gonna do that. But that worked for your friend's girlfriend, not
for
your girlfriend.
Fellas,
Simple.
listen up, fellas. No,
simple.
Yeah.
So trying to be more catering and to the likeness of what she want to do,
exactly.
and stuff like that.
Well, I agree. Like, so listening is crucial.
Yeah.
And it's not listening like the basics. It's reading between the lines. And it's so huge because then it's like, okay, she could say I like sour candy randomly, right? And you gotta
like mentally
know that.
Yeah.
So then like when you're on a date, you have 3 different types of sour candy. You know what I'm saying? Or even like if y'all at Target, you already got a sour candy. Before she even picks it out for herself, she's like, oh, you want Sour Patch or Sour Straws? You there.
That's even something I would say I'm still like kind of working on. Because sometimes I can miss it, Girls always say, man, he never gets my hint, stuff like that. So still something I'm trying to get, but like something I've been, actively doing. Yeah. So I feel like I've been doing that good personally. But
yeah, I think same for, I'm still working on the communication part. I think for me, like,
I feel like we all
are. But I'm like, and I think something that y'all should talk about.
Yeah,
I feel like because y'all can, like, you can love each other in those aspects, right? And help each other out in that way. And I think another reason we said flowers, right? Flowers, and when you're meeting her, right? If you're cool with the roomies, they usually will help you out sometimes. 9 times out of 10. So when you take that time, again, walking to the door, meeting all the roommates, like there's an example where I had a crush on this girl and she was at home for spring break. So I called her roomie, hey, her birthday's coming up or it may have passed. Could you get her favorite flowers? And literally her roommate like helped me out because they live close to each other. Yeah. Got her flowers. That's cool, right? So then you're still so getting to know the roomies are huge.
Definitely.
And can help you.
You put me on that because I'm always like I want to focus on her and her for like I want to say like a while, but maybe like 2 or 3 weeks. I might never speak to her roommates or I'll probably meet her friends after a little bit, so I can't say that. But stuff like that, you just put me on to something I'm gonna work on for the next year or whatever that looks like. So
I think if
you put them on,
fellas,
free game.
If the roomies like you, I bet.
It's not even just the roomies. If her friends like you, you're in there. But if her friends don't like you, that's all they're gonna talk about.
They in her ear.
Yeah, they in her ear, bro. You're out of there. Simple.
I feel like when you're meeting a girl, you're already proving yourself to her. Like, don't work 10 times harder because you won't put in the work to meet her friends.
Write that down.
Right, bro. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, why work harder, bro? When literally, like, even like when you're still new into it, and hang out with the friends, bro. Like, if she invites you over to the room with all her friends, like whatever, bro. Like, don't be like, oh, I want to take you away. No, bro, get in there. Really get in there. Like, talk to her friends. Like, have game nights. Like, stuff like that. And go to events together. Because, again, bro, it's league free game. Like, I had to learn this. But, like, and when you're like, with the homies, and her homies like you, bro.
Simple. Something I'm definitely working on now, right? Because I'm more of, like, a... One-on-one. What's that? What's the word I'm looking for, man?
Intentional?
No. But the love language is I don't think it's called one-on-one time. Personal time?
Quality time.
Quality time, that's what it's called. So that's what I'm like. And I kind of want it just to be one-on-one. But if you invest in her and all of the aspects of her life, then you pretty much are like in there, you know?
Then it's a greater dub on the one-on-one.
It's a greater dub on the one-on-one.
And I'm the same. I think I'm the same, like, in some aspects. Like, I'm definitely like a one-on-one type of guy. What I've learned is, bro, meet the friends, meet the parents, meet the side characters, right? Because hear me out though. And then y'all walking together, and you're already like, oh, that's a girl you don't like. No, I'm saying I hype her up in that way, right? Yeah, you want to meet the side mission characters as well. Because I feel like you want her to know you have her back. So that's
in all areas.
In all areas of life. And like, bro, like. Also, I think, like, another thing, you talk about love languages, and we can get into it. I feel like most fellas are physical touch.
I think we talked about that. We talked about that in, I think, GCU.
Yeah.
But I think it's Actually, go ahead. Say what you're about to say.
Well, I was just gonna say, like, I think mine can be, but I think right now what I'm learning about myself is. As a boyfriend or as a guy, like, or someone, if I'm talking to somebody, like, mine is like service. I want to see.
So
like,
is it changing?
I think mine's just changing throughout time. But I think, like, for me, it's like a mature. Like, I love the hugs, the kisses, all that good stuff. But also, like, no, but like, actually, it's like, I think right now, like, I'm learning about myself is like getting her flowers, like the stuff that makes her happy, that you can like serving her in a way. Just like, what can I do for you in a way? So that's what I'm learning about myself, and also quality time as well. Like,
valid, very valid. Yeah, no, definitely. I think one thing that's related to being like someone who has physical touch as their love language, you have to remember always, and it's not just because it's your love language, but in every relationship, whether it's a friend, whether it's a girlfriend, whoever you're talking to, whatever, you got to make sure that God's in the middle of that, right?
Exactly.
Because if you take your physical touch too far,
you're clapped.
You're clapped.
Literally.
So oh my god.
Cancel it again.
Oh my god.
Cancel it again.
I'm gonna hate that one.
Oh my god.
Hate that one, bro. That's crazy. All right, bro, get back to it.
Let's get back to it, bro.
Man, all our people say we were going on these joke tangents, bro. Gotta get off.
But that one actually made sense.
Yeah. Also, I hope we're not saying bro too much. That was some people.
True.
We're not saying bro the rest of the podcast. Bro, anyway, I was just kidding. But yeah, so you gotta remind yourself to put God first in that aspect.
True.
If that's your love language, but also just in the whole foundation of the relationship.
Yeah.
And
like, touch doesn't have to be like, all up on you. Like, when I have like anxiety attacks, like hand on your leg, I'm just like, cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So like again, touch doesn't have to be like all up in your face. Take it with a grain of salt. Yeah, with a grain of salt. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
for sure, bro. No, definitely. But also, besides the love language, I think what we need to address to the guys out there from our personal experiences and things that we learn is that when you put God first into the relationship, it's definitely going to work out, right?
Oh, yeah.
But notice how all these relationships that you haven't had God as the foundation, they always crumble, right?
Yes.
Every single time. So, what were you going to say?
Or even better, and it ends cleaner. So
It always ends cleaner.
So if it doesn't work out, it ends. It's a clean
cut.
It still hurts. It still hurts.
Yeah, of course.
But when you add all that other mess in the mix, it gets ugly and
and then she hates me. Oh, I can never walk around this part of, let's just say this part of campus anymore because that's where she lives next year. Some outrageous like that.
Pocket.
All because you didn't want to do it the right way.
Exactly.
But it's not even you. I'm talking to me right now. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
You know, our personal experience because it wasn't. I didn't align that relationship on the foundation of Christ. Instead, I started off without Christ, but then I wanted to add Christ into it. No, it's too late for that now. It's too late for that now. So.
Yeah, you know, I agree, and it's like when you again, I'm speaking away. I'm not saying because you've seen my relationships, all of them, where I didn't start with Christ, and it gets messy, and it gets
always.
And I'm saying it to y'all, I'm not saying like, oh, we're perfect. No, you already know we ain't. No, but we're saying in the way of like far from it. Oh my gosh, but I have been in relationships where there was really no God, and I'm Christian, so yikes. We messed up, but we can fix it. Like I can start over with God, and again, there's always restoration.
Yeah,
but you're working now. You got to work 10 times harder to do it.
Clean something up.
Exactly when you do it with foundation.
If you start with the mess, you're gonna end up with the mess, right?
Or a bigger mess.
A bigger mess, whatever that looks like. But if you start with a mess, you have to work 10 times harder to try to clean up that mess, whether it's big or small. And then you got to start over. But now you still got let's just call it like the dirty towel that's on the side now, because now you've added that part into the relationship. That's always going to be
that brokenness.
That brokenness,
right?
Bro. So,
and again, yes, there's restoration, but it can be harder. It can be harder. Yep. And again, like I'm speaking because I've been in this relationship, this type of relationship, and yeah, bro. But and again, all those relationships are lessons, and I think like people are like, I regret this person, and I think for me, like, and you know, we've all been in relationships that was just I can pinpoint, right? There's some things I should not ever been in my life, whatever. But again, God has used all of those things to form who I am as Josh and who I am as a guy for whoever's gonna be, right? So like I can pinpoint before I even look at her, bro. What did Josh do wrong? Cause I can be mad at her.
Starts with you.
Yeah, I can like at the end of the day, the relationship ends with you, right? Right, you're a part of it. So it's just like, what did Josh do wrong, right? And there's something you can look at the other person, but like at the end of the day, like you're not bringing her in the next one. You're bringing yourself. Okay. Exactly. So it's like okay, Josh needs to communicate better. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, but also Josh, what she did, Josh also not demands, but should have more respect, right? So I'm not gonna take some things that I was taking, right?
Yeah.
But in the day, back in the day,
in the last
relationship, right? I'm not making myself the victim. I'm saying, you know what? Like Josh needs to communicate better. Josh needs to open the door for it. Also, Josh needs to also have more respect for himself. So yeah, it's back to you. Have more respect for himself. In the next one, I'm not compromising myself for her. Simple.
And you can find all those things by just tapping in with God, bro. Tap into God, bro. If you start with God, you finish with God. And another thing is, I think the reason we're open about this stuff, right, is that how are other people going to know it's not just them, right? If you share, like, these are almost like testimonies, right? If you share that testimony, the people watching, the guys or even girls watching can be like, wow, I always thought it was just me, but no, the Greer Brothers went through it too. The Greer Brothers understand. So I feel like it's a helping hand for y'all, but also like for us too, because we're working on ourselves to get better.
I think and again, kind of shameless plug, but not really. Our Instagram, our personals, and our Greer House. Like, if you want to talk, like prayer, like
whatever,
just like connect, bro. DM us, like text us, like our personals, all that stuff. Because like
you're always invited to the living room.
You're always invited to the living room, no matter where it is. Like we love you guys. So thank y'all for tuning in. So
yeah, for sure. But we're not done that. We're not. But man, so that was pretty good right there.
Yeah.
I mean, do you want to go in more depth of past relationships and what those kind of look like, or anything that would, like, turn from lesson to blessing or something like that. We can speak on that as well.
Yeah, I think first thing first, like something about us, like I know y'all probably looking for the juiciness and like,
yeah, no, because it's the people. There's gonna be more people out here trying to hear something like, oh, he's talking about you, girl, or whatever, right? Or it's where
hear something that we didn't say. No, what I'm saying, like,
yep.
Again, so if you're looking for juiciness, like something that we try to do and we've been taught to do is like, regardless of if you cut us or we cut you or whatever, we want to respect that relationship.
Yeah.
In a way of like, hey, like it's done, it's over. Because trust me, I can say a million things, but just like
that's not right.
It's not right, and it's how to treat a lady.
Yeah, it's how to treat it. Yeah,
and like, you want.
And that starts with before the relationship, during the relationship, and after the relationship.
And I think like if you talking mess after, and it's messy.
It's old, bro, and messy. Definitely.
Yeah.
So something working on, something we're doing, something always trying to get better.
But I will say about that. What I will say about that is like, I think, like, I don't know, it was very, very hard for me to like date in college. Not hard, but it's like the breakups were ugly because like I feel like a lot of people wanted to hear about it. I think it's being super involved in school. It was very hard. Like if we broke up, a lot of people like know about it. It's like you don't gotta tell everybody about your business.
You don't. You're not supposed to.
You're not supposed to, right? I'm calling the bros who actually care, who can say, Josh, you did this wrong, or nah, bro, you're in the right. I don't know why it's weird there.
Yeah.
So like I think another advice for the ladies and the fellas is like, bro, like not everybody needs to know about your relationship.
Yeah. Because the story starts to get choppy when everybody knows about it, right?
Yeah.
Well, he told me this part. He didn't tell me that.
Exactly. And
I think this happened. You know what I'm saying? It starts getting choppy, right? Yeah. And then that causes more drama and starts to make a big mess.
And then it's a whole mess, bro. And like, I mean, like, you seen it. Like, you at least seen it. Like, bro,
firsthand.
It was
and I have experienced it
exactly.
myself,
and it's like, bro, I was really having anxiety attacks so much because I couldn't even like go outside because for me, like, it would stress me out because of like
someone's gonna ask you.
Someone's gonna ask me about it, or I heard this from her. So like, you're this person. Like, bro, I'm just trying to graduate, bro. You know what I'm saying? But I get it. So
yeah, definitely. But all these things that have gone on from the past relationships, if you look at them from as a loss, you're gonna live it out continually as a loss. But if you look at it as a blessing and a lesson, you're gonna keep that lesson with you. You can strive to be better in all your next relationships, and you can take the things that you've learned from relationships with like a partner, and you can actually apply those to just relationships with your friends and stuff. Just like I was saying, like, the communication. Man, I have bad communication with, like I was saying, like my mom, and then it kind of splits off into my friends, the girl I'm talking to, blah blah blah. So all these things, you gotta have the perspective on it. Are you gonna look at that relationship, that one bad thing, and it's always going to be a loss, and it's always going to be like something harmful, or you're going to be like, man, now I know what not to do.
What to do.
Simple.
And mom would get mad at me about, not talking to her, or was upset. And then like literally, I used to get mad. Mom, like, you tripping. Now I'm like, no, I'm tripping because I'm bottling all this anger up. Hey, give me like 10 minutes, let me just kind of breathe, and then we can talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like, and like know who you are as a person, bro. Like for me, like I got. Let me take a 5-minute walk. Let me just kind of get my thoughts compartmentalized. Let me cool down, so then we can actually have a civil conversation. And like I'm not like telling you how I'm telling you how I feel, but not like just straight feelings, all emotion. It's more of like hey, I feel this way.
Exactly.
So we can talk about it instead of just like, because then when you talk about when both parties cool down, friendships, girlfriend, whatever it is, when both parties
more logical and less emotional.
When both parties cool down, give 5 minutes, 10 minutes. Maybe a couple hours to kind of chill, get your thoughts compartmentalized. You're not feeling that first emotion. You're feeling just like, okay, I felt this way. I'm upset. Why are you upset? Talk about it, bro. Instead of just like, now when both emotions are hot,
you're thinking with all that emotion, you're gonna react with all that.
You're like, we're done. It's over.
Yeah.
And bro, like y'all arguing about Chick-fil-A or Chipotle. You feel me?
All you had to do was just let it breathe. Because it wasn't that deep, or maybe it was super deep, but. Okay, let it breathe for like an hour or two. Maybe you need a whole day.
Hey. Well, let it breathe, bro. Let it breathe for a minute.
Yeah, definitely.
Take a walk, bro.
Definitely, bro.
Take a walk, bro.
Definitely.
Yeah, I think just, like, owning up to your mistakes is huge. I talk about,
Definitely.
like, again, bro, like it's
Because it starts with you. But if you always live as the victim, you're always going to be the victim in every relationship you are. You're always going to be just, oh, it was always their fault. You're always going to. But, like, look in the mirror, too.
yeah, man.
It can't always just be one person because it takes two to tango.
It takes two to tango, bro.
It's a two-party relationship, bro.
Exactly.
It can't always just be one person.
Exactly. Let's give these fellas some free game.
Free game, bro.
Free game, fellas. This is for y'all. We love y'all, and maybe ladies, y'all might learn something too. If you don't know if she likes you or not, I'm saying she, cause I'm a guy, whatever. But fellas too, whatever. If she's like she's kind of between you and another guy, don't waste your time, bro.
No.
Don't. Again, I'm saying that because of I've been in that relationship, bro. It was like like I like him, but you, like, bro, like here, let me make a decision for you. Go to him. I'm saying I'm not saying like I got other, but I'm saying like in a way like bro, like we ain't worried about like
man, I don't remember which rapper said it, but oh man, dude, I used to play this song like every day because I was kind of going through it at one point. He was like, if it's a choice between him and me, choose him, I leave. And I was like, bro, that's the best bar of all time.
Like, when the girl's kind of wishy-washy, or if girls, when it feels kind of wishy-washy, like she likes you a lot one day, but then like
a little off the next,
a little off, or like I don't know,
I can't hang out with you for like 2, 3, 4, 5 days. That's
bro.
Crazy.
Like what I'm saying, like if I was in a relationship like that, I was just like, and like we like last week of school, it's like, oh, I don't know. I'm just like, all right,
Don't
bro.
be too specific.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, all right. Yeah, but again, ladies, fellas, thank you. Ladies, fellas, like if they think about who to choose, help them out. Dip.
Yeah, help them out, and then they can decide it's gonna be the other person. Because personally, I'm not gonna stay. I'm not gonna stand for that because I know who I am personally.
Exactly, bro.
I'm not trying to say, oh, I'm him, but my boy, I'm him. I'm him,
bro.
So,
I'm him, bro.
But if you can't see that, that's okay. Personally,
exactly.
I don't want to have somebody who doesn't see that, right? And that's without like ego, or that's without thinking I'm like the greatest person of all time.
No, sir.
But I do know myself.
I know my worth.
I know my worth. That's what I'm trying to. That's what I'm trying.
I know my worth, and like I know that like if you don't like me, and not being cocky, I'm saying I know it's a girl or girls, juice man over here. No, I'm playing. But
no, I'm locked in. I'm locked in.
Amen. True, but I'm saying, but there's people who will give you the time, will give you the effort, will give you that love, will give you whatever. Because like, why even like waste your time?
Why?
Wait in, bro. Like, I hope she texts me today, bro. Bro, like, chill. But hey, I'm saying that because like I've been there.
Yeah.
I've been, yeah, bro. So that's my little advice for the fellas.
Jeez, my free game, dog. It's so simple. Literally, it's so cliche, but dog, just be yourself, like authentic. Cause she's gonna notice when you like switch up around the bros, switch up around this person, this friend group, whatever. Be yourself 100% of the time. And if she can't love you for you, that's lame, right? Cause I think I remember I was trying to set up one of the boys. He's that guy.
Yeah,
he's that guy.
He's that guy.
I was trying to set up the bro, and I was like, I kept telling him, bro, you gotta be like more cool, you gotta be more chill. And I realized, why am I telling him that? Why can't this girl just see him for him? Why am I even trying to change him? Trying to get him to act like me, like how I would present myself. Trying to like cool, trying to be chill, relax.
And we love bro for who he. Again,
yeah, but I love that guy because of who he is. But now I'm trying to change him just to put him on. Nah, bro, that's not cool with me. It's also like if she can't even like him, and he never switched up. He was always himself, and still couldn't see that. He was that guy. So.
And she took an L. She took an L because bro's the GOAT.
He's still the GOAT. He's him. He's definitely him.
No, he's him. He's
definitely him.
Yeah, again, like be yourself. Like especially him, because at the end of the day, your truth is gonna come out in marriage or year 2 day. It's gonna come out eventually. Yeah, you can't have that mask the whole day.
Yep.
So or the whole time. So bro, it's like,
dog, if you're weird, just be weird.
Just be a weird guy.
And hopefully you get a girl that's weird too. Y'all could be weird together. And that's cool though. That's cool.
Together, bro.
Personally, I think that's cool. So.
If y'all like making out in the middle of the food court, bro, that's you.
That's you,
bro. We love you. That's what I'm saying, bro.
That's not my cup of tea. But that's your tea, bro. That's your tea.
So drink it. So drink it, bro. Like for real.
Sheesh, that needs to be on a shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Drink your tea.
Drink your tea, bro.
Drink your tea.
I would also say, like some free game, and something I had to work on. Don't be like feeding around, like be direct, but not like in a weird way. Be direct in like in a respectful way. You know what I'm saying? Like,
so what you're saying is be bold,
but in like a respectful, not be like bold, like, yeah, but like you know what I'm saying.
Respectfully be bold.
Don't be like, oh, let's maybe, bro, like, hey, I would love.
I always just say you really got nothing to lose. The worst she literally is gonna say is no. If she says something else crazy, dog, literally you didn't want her anyway. Like,
You know what I'm saying, bro.
So you have nothing to lose. Just say it, bro. As long as it's respectful.
Bro, we saying bro again. We gotta chill. We gotta.
Yeah, that's my bad. I'm working on it.
We working on it. Yeah. So be bold.
That's good, bro.
Yeah.
They still gotta be themselves. So however they want to attack it, bro, they got it. They gotta do it how you want to do it, bro. But that's our advice.
Bro, and since like, bro, if you in the DMs, like send us your like screenshots, like how you like shot your shot. Yeah, we want to see it, bro.
I want
like,
to see some screenshots of how you shot your shot, and if you took a dub, and maybe you didn't take a dub.
Bro, and it'll be anonymous. We here to hype you up, bro. We're here to we're here to love on you, ladies. And if y'all shoot your shot, that's cool too. That's cool too.
Ladies, start shooting your shot.
Ladies, like if you think a guy is cute, shoot your shot. Be in the DMs.
He's probably gonna say yes. no lie.
Exactly,
so.
bro. He probably like yes, please.
I've been waiting. Nah, literally, bro. So
for real,
ladies, shoot your shot more. That's all I gotta say.
Oh, it's a fun one.
Not at me though.
Is it not?
I'm just trying to put that out there.
Yeah, we love it. Okay, perfect. Here's another one. Be real with your relationship.
What you mean though? With who? Be
Well,
real with her? Be real with
other people, bro. I'm just saying this, bro. Like, I'm not saying like you don't gotta post or everything, but I'm saying like if someone asks you like, hey, you mad cute, like girls talking to you, and you got a girl. Say you got a girl, bro. Like, don't be like,
you got a girl?
No, but like I said, I'm locked down. What I'm saying, guys, is like, don't like hide it. Like, if a girl asks you to be like, be real with your relationship. Me personally, I'm low key locked in. But like,
low key?
No, listen. When I say low key, I'm saying I'm posting because it's still developing. So
simple.
Yeah, exactly, right. So I'm not gonna be like, oh, with my girl, it don't work out on Instagram. Where's your girl at? You know what I'm saying, bro? You know what I'm saying? So like, low key, respectful way of like, if a girl asks me like I'm at a function, like, oh, you looking cute, bro. I'm like, oh yeah, talk to me. No, come like, hey, like, low key, I'm locked in, that kind of thing. But I'm on the Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, MySpace, Facebook. Oh, this is my girl, and y'all been talking for like 2 weeks. Respectfully. Your thoughts on that, bro?
Hey, I'm with you, bro. I like what you had to say. If it's early in development, I wouldn't say go absolutely dumb, bro, and just like post all. That's crazy, bro. Just because simply, it's too early, bro. Because tomorrow she could wake up and not like you no more. You know what I'm saying? Now you embarrass yourself.
Exactly.
But
bro.
I would say, hey, bro, gotta let them know sooner or later.
Hey, exactly, bro.
If you confident enough and if you like her enough, got nothing to hide.
Exactly.
But if it's still in development, then it's like it's still low key. So that's respectable, yeah.
And when y'all official, it keeps you accountable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, exactly, because it keeps you accountable. Cause I will say this, I don't know why, and ladies, y'all can please DM us. I feel like the lazy girls be hitting on you more when you're in a relationship.
Hating or hitting?
Hitting on you in a relationship. That's what I know. It's like, oh, just like, cause you see they see how well you treat old girl. Like, oh, maybe I'll
posting it a lot.
Yeah, like, oh, maybe I would look good. Nah, you had your chance, and now
had
your chance, bro.
You fumbled.
You fumbled the bag, bro.
It's okay because I only want to give this love to her.
So, hey, you can watch if you want. You can tune in if you want.
Yeah, you lose either.
Tune in with your popcorn and be mad because that's on you.
That's on you.
That's on you.
Simple, bro.
Let's talk about when relationship kind of goes bad after bad after bad after bad. Something that I have to talk about is the villain phase,
aka demon time. It's demon time, and it's never demon time. Actually,
before we even begin, I'll speak for myself. I've done it. So again, we're talking the way of like
we've all been on demon time.
And let's kind of explain what that is. that's when, like, for me, I'll explain for myself. It might look different to all people, but it's like relationship goes wrong, and you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna do them how they did me, and that mindset, bro, is such an
eye for an eye makes the world go blind,
and that's L take.
Never take that route. Personally, I kind of went through the same thing.
Yeah.
You know, bad relationship, right?
Mm-hmm.
Finally, though, the last one that made me go on the villain arc, the villain phase, whatever, bro, I got cheated on, right? And I said after that, like, nah, like I can't stand for this no more. Because at first I would say, like, those early relationships, I was just low key mad simpy. You know, I didn't have any respect for myself.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, getting spoken to however way, right? And then relationship was just bad. Then I got cheated on, bro. And I was like, yup, I'm finna do them like they did me, right? But here's the thing. If you do everybody like they do you unintentionally make a bunch of yous. Does that make sense? So look, let's just say you're hurting all these different people. Now they're hurting a bunch of different people. Then they're hurting a bunch of different people. So now you're just hurting the world, bro. I know it's kind of crazy to think about, but you got to think about the unintentional people you're hurting by you being on Demon Time or you and your little villain arc. So don't take that route.
Essentially, you're thinking you boss up, you're not bossing up with Christ. There's a difference.
Yeah.
You can again, 'cause I've done both ways. You boss up on be that what's the name, that Andrew Tate type dude.
Never.
This disrespectful guy, whatever. And you think you're the man, like, oh, I'm with this girl today, this girl tomorrow, blah blah blah, and you're hurting these people. First, you don't know who you affected. I'm thinking as an adult, I'm 20 years old. You might not know when you might run into that girl again. That might be your boss. Well, my boss ladies at, we love y'all. Exactly. So this is talking about in a business standpoint. That way, let's talk about in a relationship standpoint. You know who you hurt, bro, because you trying to fill a void that only God can fill, but you trying cheap thrills. You trying to get these cheap thrills, bro, and you're just hurting all these people. And it will affect. And again, whatever happens in the dark always comes out in the light, and that's biblical.
Simple. What did Pastor Patrick say on last Sunday? Man, let me tell you real quick. I have to drop it, bro, because Pastor Patrick is that guy. This is what he said. Personally, he said, "Don't forfeit your future for 3 minutes of pleasure." I heard that. I said, "Oh!" I said, "Write that down. Write that down." And maybe that's simple to you. Maybe that's simple to you, but it actually hits a lot deeper than you think it is. Whether that's, you know, filling the void through sexual sin, filling the void through going out every weekend, just getting absolutely sloshed. That's the word I was hammered. That's deleted, right?
Defeated.
Whatever that looks like, 3 minutes of pleasure in that aspect, you can forfeit your future. You ruin your future. And like you said, that person that you're intentionally hurting could be your future boss or something like that. Or maybe you're out with all these people and now they see you as this crazy dude going out here doing crazy things. You're just, it's a bad look.
Cause what do people remember you by? The stuff you do wrong. Usually, most times, you can do a million good things, but if you mess up that one time, they remember that. They remember that. Simple. So how you make them feel? So, and again, I want y'all to know, like, we our foundation is Christ, bro. Your life to eternity is like this. To eternity, bro. So if you're even bigger, if your life's this to eternity, that 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 30 minutes
to lose this,
I can't do it, bro. And again, and also, people be seeing what you're doing. In the same way, like, you don't know who's seeing you. You don't know who their friends are. And there's been many times in my life where, I'm on my villain phase, bro, and because she has friends that you know about, or she knows this, now you off that villain phase, and she knew that one girl, and now you like that one girl, but she looking at you because oh my gosh,
it ruins it.
But
it gets ugly
again. But if you sit there, you get. I've been cheated on as well. You sit there and you have to deal with that. But you deal with Christ, and it's gonna hurt. It's gonna, trust me.
Take a lot longer to fill that void.
But again, listen. When you think about it, if you do it the right way, I feel like it's the long process at first. You learn at first. You learning who you are with God. You learning. God's kind of chiseling, breaking you down, seeing what you did wrong, where your issues at, and then you got to fill some holes of, okay, like, those insecurities that brought. He's chiseling. At first, it's a long haul. Then, now you know who you are. Now you know God can fill you up. You straight. But when you down for a couple days, it's time to boss up demon time. Bro, you're working for your whole life to fill a void that you had when you were 16 years old, 19 years old, and now you 54 at the club looking like Addison Rae's dad. When God might take a couple months to a year to 2 years, and it might seem long. I'm like, God, like, dude, like, it's taking forever. The guy's like, bro, let me work. Let me chisel. It's gonna hurt, but let me chisel.
Yeah.
So now you ready for your future wife, bro? You ready for your future friends, your future kids?
And now you can walk around with your head up.
Walk around.
Not with your head down, because you watching out for those people that you hurt. Like I said earlier, I can't walk around this part of campus.
Hey.
I can't go over here. Oh, you said you saw her where? I can't go out
over there, bro. I have had a villain phase. I have had a God healing thing, and for the people who, if they watch what I've heard, I apologize. And yeah.
Hey, all I'm saying is, whatever past relationships I've been in, I no longer hold any hate towards those people.
Hey, bro. It's just not worth it, bro.
It's not worth it, right? Because you're just going to be holding that against them your whole life, but for no reason, right? You got to forgive yourself, forgive the others, and then you can finally work and really, truly boss up, right?
And that bag's just gone, bro.
Sometimes I even catch myself saying something about a past relationship. And then I just get quiet because, like, man, that's not right.
That's not right.
That's right. I gotta let that go.
Like, this girl might be the best girl in your life. You over here trying to put her in the box of all girl did.
Yeah, of what the past relationship was. You can't do that, bro. Simple. So, I feel like the moral of that story is, if you do it right, you finish right. But if you don't, and we're saying this because we're trying to give people our experiences so that they know that they're not the only ones, and that, oh man, maybe what they're saying is true. Maybe I should try that try that route. And I suggest you do, because you learn a lot about yourself.
About yourself and about who your God is.
Sheesh.
I can tell you this, just in a relationship aspect, not even like me personally, God is the healer, God's the restorer, God's the shepherd, because when you follow Christ, you lead. God has been so many aspects in relationships for me, that now I can walk better. I can walk with my chest puffed up. So
bars.
If you need to kind of like reset your mind to kind of figure out, like, okay, fellas, even for ladies too, what kind of girl you want. I know it's cliche, I know it's super basic, but bro, hey, the Bible's facts. So
hey, if you need to find a wife, it's in there.
It's in there, bro.
If you're trying to learn how to date, it's in there,
bro. Proverbs 31. Proverbs 31, bro.
It's always in there for you. All the answers are there at your fingertips, at your disposal. He gives you the secrets to the sauce, but it's up to you to apply the recipe.
Oh my!
Come on now, bro. Bro,
Come on now, bro. Give me that.
Come on now, bro.
So, I mean, here's the thing. All this free riz don't even matter. When you go in the Bible, it's in there too. It's in there
too.
And not flawed.
It's not flawed like we are. But hey, I told you my past so that you could be like, hey, I don't want to take that route, man. I don't want to take that.
Be better than us.
Be better than me, please,
Be better,
bro.
exactly.
Please. But I don't know.
I think that's raps, bro.
I mean, I hope it was good. I hope you learned something. I hope you take away something and you don't be like us. Because, hey, at the end of the day, we still learning. We still trying to get better.
Learning, bro. I'm 20 years old, still fumbling the bags in aspects of life.
All the time.
All aspects,
all
bro.
The time.
But, no, this is good.
Can't be perfect, but I can strive to be better.
I can strive to be better, bro. But that is How to Treat a Lady, Part 1.
Part 1. We got something special for you.
We got something special for y'all.
We know tune in.
We know we've been away for a long time. We also hit 1.4K on one of our videos on Truth GCU.
Appreciate it,
guys.
y'all.
We love y'all. Like, for the feedback, for the views, for the text that we get, just saying, hey guys, like you guys have been so like special to us.
Yeah.
For the people who've viewed, the people who's commented on our YouTube,
for the people spamming us, like, man, y'all better drop a video. You know who you are, but we appreciate it. We love it. We love
y'all. So, yeah, feedback. Please give us feedback, because we're We're new to this. And we've never watched a podcast in our life before we started.
Yeah, that's the crazy thing. We've never watched a podcast before we made a podcast. That's crazy.
I love y'all.
And we hope that we can help you be better without, us maybe hurting you or you taking offense to something. Because that's never the goal. We always want you to be part of the living room. We're welcoming here. And I hope that we're not hurting you at all by the things that we're saying, So
Greer House, we family.
We family, no cap.
We family, we love y'all. But hey, this is only part 1. It gets better, it gets juicier, more stories, more fun, more laughs, more blacks.
More blacks. But hey, we'll leave y'all with that in Greer House Country.
Let's ride.